on. Hi everybody.
Hello.
How are you doing? Thanks for joining us tonight. We are going to show you our farmhouse layered painted table and distressed table and our chairs that we started last Friday night with you guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. My name is Tracey Bellion and this is my husband Matt Bellion.
Hi.
And I own the company traceysfancy.com, and we have been in the process of converting our home from the golden Tuscan Spanish hues to the grays and whites and blacks. I'm not really going farmhouse in the house, but we did go a little bit farmhouse with our table here because it's our breakfast room table and it gets a lot of use and a lot of wear with a lot of kids, and so we decided that farmhouse look was probably the best thing, so that it didn't get too beat up and look beat up, because it looks beat up already, because that's
gonna take a beating.
It's gonna, and Matt gave it a beating too. So anyway, we started this last Friday night. We glazed some chairs. So after we show you our chairs that we have finally recovered all of them, we've only glazed one because we've had a lot happen this week. And I am going to show you the table while Matt films, and then I'm going to sit down and do a little bit of glazing, and he'll read out questions in case anyone missed that last week and they have any questions about it. So let's get started. Ready?
Ready.
All right, so let's move our chairs. We're going to move our table back a little bit before we do a view. Oh, you're going to pull that one out? There, let us know that you're there. We can't see you right now, but we'd love to answer any questions that you might have. And these are my painter's pants.
Okay. Where's those at to dinner?
We actually are going to dinner, so we're going out for a cocktail tonight later. No, we gotta show the table. Okay. You're showing the table.
Okay.
Stop. Musical chairs. Go get the camera. All right, so this table was a very, very, very dark, like a deep dark, I don't even know what you call it, like an espresso stain. And then we painted it red years ago, probably 3 or 4 years ago, because I went through a real red phase. We did like a red distressed wash on it. And so we're getting rid of the reds. We have no red left. So we went with white. We really wanted to brighten it up in here. We painted the walls. We've got one wall in black and another wall in Sherwin-Williams Mindful Gray. And so we went with white. So this is the table. Let me move the placemats for you so that you can see what we did here. Matt actually did it. He painted the entire table, and we used Heirloom Traditions makes an all-in-one paint called Heritage Collection, and this color here is cashmere. And so I'm going to move this also so that you can see the other side of the table. Can you show them this, Matt? This actually, you can see some of the old red that we had in here. It's even got like some pink and red that runs through it. And then he layered the how many coats of cashmere did you do, honey?
2 coats.
2 coats of the all-in-one Heritage Collection cashmere, and then we used an electric sander on it. So I really, really like it. It's super smooth. We've already eaten on it. It's been this way for over a week now, and it's supposed to be 30 days full cure time, but it's only been 7 days. I mean, we've wiped it down and eaten on it. I mean, I am using the placemats just so that it doesn't get ring marks on it yet, because it does need the 30 full days. But one of the things that the Heritage Collection paint, we use it on kitchen cabinets. It's super, super hardy, and you're not supposed to be able to distress it very easily. So we did use an electric sander. I don't even know what brand that sander is, but
it's a Ryobi.
A Ryobi circular, moves in a circle sander. And how long did it take you to get through this paint? Was it different than getting through like your regular chalk type paint?
Yes, it's a little harder to sand, but you're going to want to sand the entire table, not just the areas you're distressing, because it gives it a nice smooth feel. I probably waited about 3 or 4 hours before I started to sand. The corners came up easily, but nice. The surface...
But you really had to work to get this
down.
You really but you can't feel anything at all. There's no peeling, no chipping. It's like it literally, it's like it just became part of the wood, and it's like it's just been worn off. I mean, there's no no depth to it at all. It's very, very smooth. I wish you guys could feel it, but I love it. Or do we have, how many people do we have with us?
We've got 32.
Yay! Thanks guys for
34.
joining us on Friday night. Thank you. So anyway, that's a look. Maybe it's not for you. I don't have a lot of heavily distressed pieces in my house, but I really like it, and I think the kids will be able to play Play-Doh and do their artwork, and I don't have to worry about it. So I'm pretty pleased. So then you want to give them a look at the chairs, a few of the chairs. These are the chairs that we also painted in the Heritage Collection all-in-one cashmere. And if you were with us okay, look, Matt covered them all, so they're not attached because I still have to glaze them. But if you were with us last Friday, you watched me glaze this one on camera, and this shows you the difference between being glazed and not glazed. So the line Heritage Collection has 12 different colors of paint, and then they have this one color of antiquing gel. It's called Weathered Wood. I know the words are backwards, but it's called Weathered Wood Antiquing Gel, and it's a really nice gray tone. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to have Matt open that, but it gives this nice mid-tone gray that you can see in there. And then compared to this one, it just gives it so much depth. This looks too stark for me. It looks too industrial or something. I don't know. I don't really like it. So we're gonna glaze all of the chairs. And then if you want to...
Oh, hi, Sandra.
Your niece?
Yes.
Hi, Sandra. So some people had some questions about this antiquing gel last week. Do you need to seal after you put this on? No. So the chairs were a dark espresso stained brown. We did not prep them in any way other than wiping them down with some vinegar and water. That's all we did. We just wiped them to get the oils off. He painted 2 coats of, did you use a primer? You did use a primer.
I did use a primer.
We used a primer. I used a primer called Sticks. Anytime you're going to use this white all-in-one paint, you really need to put a primer on first, just for color coverage, just to help block some of that color, because the white, otherwise you're going to use a lot of your, your paint, and it's a lot cheaper to use a lot of primer. So he primed it, and then he put 2 coats of the paint on, and then you let that dry, and then you literally can use this within just a couple of hours of your paint drying. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I did 1 coat, and this seals itself. This gel does not need a sealer on top of it. It's protected. Once it dries, it's done. So this chair is done. So that's that. So let me know if you have any questions. Matt's going to film while I glaze here for you, just in case someone missed last Friday, because it's such a huge difference in the way the chair looks, and it's kind of fun to watch. So I think we'll start on the back like we did last time. I need Matt to open this, I think. Sorry guys. Who's on? Heidi. See, when he films, I can't see who's on. Great job. Looks so good, Antique. Thanks, honey. Thank you, Heidi. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Okay, so he's got this open for me. All right. So I'm going to get started. So this is all you need. Okay, I'm down here on the floor. I'm using a chip brush. You can use any kind of brush that you want. This is a super cheap chip brush from Home Depot. It's like 90 cents. Got my glaze, and then we have some cut up rags, and it's a little bit damp. You don't have to use damp, but I like damp. So here we go. The only real tip that I have when you're glazing is to use plenty of product. If you use too little product, you're not going to be able to get down into the nooks and crannies, or what do some people say, cricks and grannies? So it won't work as well. So use plenty of product. It goes a long way. You can spread it out. I think we could probably I'm doing a kitchen tomorrow, all day tomorrow. I'm going to do a live tomorrow from the kitchen. I'm doing a client or a friend / client here in town. We're doing her kitchen, and she chose the color cappuccino, which is kind of like a beigey brown color. And we're also going to use this same antiquing gel on her cabinets too. So she's going to do it with me. I'm going to kind of teach her as we go, and I'm going to do a live on location from there tomorrow. I've never used that color on kitchen cabinets, so I'm really excited about that. And you don't have to prep. She's wiping the counters down tonight. with the vinegar and water solution like we talked about. Oh, my chair's moving.
We've got a quick question here about the glazing product you're using.
Yeah.
Can you go over that one more time?
Yes. So this glaze, look how easy this was, guys. I'm just wiping it off. I mean, it's just like wiping up a mess. You just wipe it off. It looks beautiful. This glazing product is called All-in-One Heritage Collection Weathered Wood Antiquing Gel. Heritage Collection Antiquing Gel Weathered Wood.
Sorry about the camera work. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and I'm on my third cup of coffee, so I'm a little more shaky than I usually am.
Oh my goodness. So, with this stuff here, with the paint, you do not have to prep. You don't have to prime, especially if you're going with a darker color, and you don't have to seal. When you're done, you're done. So that's that. I'm going to do this section up here. So talk to me, you guys. What are y'all up to tonight? Heidi, what are you doing tonight? You have any of your grandkids?
She was just saying that the pink rug that you put in your office would look good in here.
Oh, you know, this is the only room that I don't have a rug in. You want another rug, Matt?
No.
We don't have a rug in here. I think there's just too much eating going on in this room, so we don't have a rug in this room. But I agree. I think it would look good in here. Although, you know what I said? We don't have any red left, and we do. You want to zoom over there to the coffee cup, to the little coffee nook? We do have red. My kitchen cabinets are red, you guys. Have y'all seen those before? We have red kitchen cabinets. Now, he can't give you a tour right now because my kitchen's not presentable. Well, actually, it's not too bad, but y'all aren't going in my kitchen right now.
We'll do that next time.
But my kitchen, we have kept the red. We took the gray on in there. We went ahead and used the Sherwin-Williams gray. We had like a Tuscan gold paint in there, and we went with the gray, and it looks really good with the red.
Lisa Hoffman approves.
Of the red?
She loves this look. She's talking about the chairs.
Oh, okay, thanks. I love the black and white stripe, y'all. Do y'all love it? I really, really like it.
I like it.
Yeah, let me tell y'all about it too. It's already, I spilled coffee on it. I spilled coffee on it this week. We've had it 1 week, and I spilled a cup of coffee on it. And it wiped right off. And let me tell you why. I accidentally, at Joann Fabrics last week, ran across this same fabric that I wanted, but in the outdoor kitchen fabric. So, I mean, in the outdoor fabric. So I thought it was perfect to use in my kitchen. And I don't know, I'm not a seamstress, you guys. I don't sew, so I don't go to the fabric store very often. But I was pretty impressed with that decision. And I think I'm really smart because of it. But maybe a lot of people do that.
That was a good move.
That have a lot of kids around. Yeah, so I spilled the coffee, had a little mini heart attack, and then had a party because I was so excited. It literally, it just repelled it. It wiped right up. Okay, let me tell you something else about this glaze, y'all. If you think you've got too much glaze on there, I'll show you right here. See this right here?
Sorry about that.
What'd you
It just
do?
reversed around on me.
Onto your face?
Yeah.
Look, I could get my rag in there and take it completely out. You see that? So when you're glazing, if you don't like what you've done, you can take it all the way out. But I want there to be glaze, so I'm gonna put some back in there. Or let's say you glazed and you think you've got enough, and then a little bit later you look at it and you're like, dang, I didn't accent that enough. I didn't accentuate that enough. I want more. You can go back and Matt, you're still laughing. Are you laughing at yourself,
Yeah.
baby?
Michelle Foster's laughing at me too.
I told him to be on the camera with me, y'all. I told him y'all like him. I said, be on the camera, glaze chairs with me. He's like, no, I'm just gonna watch you work. But then I have to do all the talking.
I like watching you work.
I like watching you work. I like watching you work with me. So, super easy, and slowly but surely, you guys, we're getting all the rooms in our house done while we do custom projects too. We did a wood wall today. We installed a gorgeous wood wall today. I'll be posting that pretty soon. It's probably, I think it's Matt's favorite.
Yes.
I think it was his favorite wood wall.
Hi, Nini.
Nini's on.
Lisa wants to know how long does it take for this glaze to dry?
It dries so fast, hun. We'll come back and check the back side, and after I turn the chair around, we'll come back and check the back and see. I think in the deep parts, maybe, I don't know, maybe an hour at the most, but the surface part, like this part already feels dry. But where it's deep in there, I'm sure it takes a little bit longer. You can kind of see it's still kind of wet in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's blurry. That's so blurry.
Oh, got it. Oh,
Oh my God.
Paula's on.
Paula, hello, honey. Okay, so look, let's watch this. These are my favorite. I don't know what you call this business, but I love when you do this. All right, so here we go. We've got cashmere white, weathered wood antiquing gel. Let's put it on. Get it all down in the depths. Scrub it in. So I've told you what it's called, and I know that most of you that follow me already know that I'm a brand rep for Heirloom Traditions paint, and this paint is they're part of their all-in-one collection. They have a couple of different all-in-one paints, but this is the Heritage Collection all-in-one paint, and it's in European color tones, and you can get this paint from them on their website.
Just a huge difference.
Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
So pretty. And originally, guys, we talked about this last week. Originally, Matt did not want to glaze. He thought it was going to make him look dirty. And I think a lot of people think that.
I'm not good at glazing, so when I do it, usually they just look.
Okay,
like
look.
they've been
You
covered
know
in
what?
soot.
I want to do that now. You're going to come do this. Oh, you're going to do this. Come on. He's
No,
yeah.
don't do that.
Come on. Come on. Okay, I'm making him do it, guys. Oh, he's so mad at me right now. He's so mad at me. Okay.
I was trying to get her to do all the work tonight.
All right, here we go. Have you glazed before, babe?
I glazed that set like 2 years ago, and it looked like somebody's fireplace had coughed up on it. It looked terrible.
Well, you weren't using this product.
No, it was old stuff.
There you go.
Plus, this is a lot easier to apply than that other stuff was.
Okay, he's got some love for Matt. He's really doing this. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Are you lying?
Always happy.
Lisa said that her husband would be so mad. I know, I really put him on the spot. I'm gonna hear about it later, I'm sure.
Do I do underneath here?
You can, yeah, doing it there. You got one, oh, here come the hearts. Honey, they're so happy. They're so proud of you.
Oh, thanks, guys.
They're so proud of you. All right, here he goes. Yep, just wipe it off. Woo! Look how pretty that is. Yay, so pretty. It's beautiful. I'm trying to think what all we've already used this on. We've used this on our dining room wall. We've used this paint on our dining table. We've used it on our front door.
Is that about the same
Hi
amount?
Terry, how are you? Hi Liz. Yeah, I think that looks good. Maybe take off just a little bit out of the top. So if you just popped on, my name is Tracey. I'm with traceysfancy.com, and I have got my husband with me on here tonight, Matt, and he does not like to glaze, but I am having him glaze with the, yeah, don't wipe up the leg anymore, babe. You took plenty off. That's great. Will you do the front of the chair? Do this. He doesn't like to glaze, so he was going to video me, but I put him on the spot while we're on camera, and I'm asking him to glaze. We are using this Heritage Collection weathered wood antiquing gel over the all-in-one cashmere paint. So, is that dirt? No, Sandra, you did not see any dirt on my floor. Never. There's no dirt on my floor. You're little smarty pants. You get your phone and go live and show your floor. Okay. Yeah, looks good, babe. Looks really good.
Okay.
Yay. Good job.
All right.
Good job, honey. All right, so y'all want to see one last peek at my table? So So here's my table. Kind of distressed. We left a little bit of the raw wood and some of the red underlayers. Matt did it. It is the cashmere paint. It is done over a dark, super chunky dark table that we had for about 15 years. And we painted it in the cashmere and distressed it with an electric sander. We covered our cushions with these black and white striped fabric, and we are in the process of glazing 6 chairs, so we're almost 2 chairs down. So I think that's it. So I'm going to turn this camera around onto my face and come over here. Let's go say bye. My arm is short. So anyway, guys, thank y'all so much. Oh, that's really close. Thank you, Erica. We have a birthday party to attend, so we are actually going to put on some different clothes. There we go. And head out to someone's birthday party tonight and have maybe a little drink and then come home because I got to paint some kitchen cabinets tomorrow with some more Heritage Collection paint. So I'm in love. I use it. You can find it at heirloomtraditions.com or allinone.com. Check out allinone.com, okay? You guys will never use another all-in-one paint once you try it. So thanks, Nancy, and thanks, Lisa. Thanks for joining us. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow when I go live, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.